Y'all know what's going on. I told y'all I was gonna start doing these before I do the other messages. But y'all be aware, people are going to try to humiliate you. And these are the people that you helped. You can look on your Cash App and see that you didn't help these people. These are people that's mad because you don't, and you not helping them because they have the same duality that you have. But anyway, Gemini Divination Oracle, you know where you at. This is Mickey. You know, we're giving you the read that you need to have. I just been getting this energy that it's a humiliation. Someone is trying to humiliate y'all or whatever. They trying to figure out how they can make people look at you as less than, and it's not working. You know what I'm saying? But y'all making it make sense. Y'all, let me move this over a little bit. I got it in one of my little white caddies or whatever. But y'all, like, real talk, they are really trying to humiliate you. And I'm just truly getting, like, it be family for me. It be family. It be people that you thought was your family. People that you thought was your tribe. Like, you gonna be like, well, I'll be. Like, people will play in your face until you call them out. And I'm getting like, let somebody play in your face again. I'm getting spirit to say, let them play in your face again. You need to read them their rights. Reading your rights, if you want to know what that means, put a heart in the chat. Reading them their rights means having them look at them. For an example, I'm really getting that someone gonna show out and you've been helping them, and you gonna pull up some truth, and that truth is going to be like, you know, confirmation, or it's going to be like, oh damn, I didn't know that was going on. Like, it's gonna be a realization. This can be somebody that need help with their rent, need help with certain things. This could be a family member that needs help and you helping them. Or this is someone who gets help from other people but still wants your money, and they want to save and do what they want to do with their money. I'm getting something about Michael Kors as a significant, someone who is very materialistic, and you go in a closet, it's nothing but, you know what I'm saying, name brand. Don't get me wrong, if you got the money and you got the vendors, because I know I got the vendors. Do you hear me? This is not paid, but I have a vendor. Remember, I got this like, what, 2 years ago or a year ago, and it's still looking good. Matter of fact, it was 2024. It's still looking good. Still looking good. Vendors, for my vendors be vendoring, yes, and it is. I'm just saying, making it make sense. Like, just because just be, I'm just saying, y'all, like, it just depends on the situation. I'm not gonna go out there to Louis Vuitton and spend $1,000 on a purse. Fuck that. I accidentally left Louis Vuitton with a purse because I'm always used to carrying my purse, and this is when before I found out I was pregnant or something like that, and we went to the St. John's Town Center, and I was like, oh, I like this purse, and it was a jean purse and everything like that. I had it on my arm, y'all. I forgot I walked out the fucking store with it, and the dude was chasing me down, and he was like, hey, the purse, and I left. And you know me, I'm so happy. I'm thinking I'm gonna be with the person I'm gonna be with, but that was a motherfucking lie. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be looking for their motherfucking mammies or they daddies. They want to look for someone in a sense that reminds them of their parents. Either they didn't have or did have, and they put all of that, I don't know. Y'all, moving forward. Who? Make sure you ain't around people that think that you gonna take care of their motherfucking ass. Like, if they kids, make that make sense. But if these grown ass motherfuckers and they got more duality than you, like, for an example, like, I can't walk far. If I walk far, I'll fall the fuck down. With no avail, or that shit gonna hurt, and I'm just gonna have to sit in the grass until I can get it back together. You know, people that are more mobile than me, you know what I'm saying? And, oh, she's strong, she got the money, she can do it, she's been doing the right thing. But damn, if they was doing the right thing, they wouldn't have to ask you for shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. If you in a situation where you are pouring and they are pouring, I'm just saying, if you pouring, they pouring, there wouldn't even be no issue. You wouldn't even be here. Like, there's some issues going on. It can be with family. me personally, I bring being a parent and being transparent about being a parent and being a family member. You know what I'm saying? To people who don't even deserve your energy. Like, I had to talk to my Anubis, my baby. People like, he's just a cat. Fuck you. Fuck you. But I had to talk, like, it's like he's getting timid because my kids be playing with him rough. And I told Anubis, I said, you a cat. Your energy demands respect, and people not fucking with you. And I feel it's somebody in the energy. Stop letting people bully you because they trying to see if you gon', are you what you gonna do? Fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? With energy, with not doing nothing for you, or just making it make sense. But I was talking to Anubis, and he was looking at me like he under fucking stood what I was saying. And then that's when, like, I went outside to ground, and it was weird. I saw a bottle cap. I saw a red bottle cap, and I need to figure out what it means. But something about a red bottle cap, and it was up. So something like that is of significance. And then on the other side, it was a tangerine, and it was dried out, and it was just sitting on the other side. Like, I can see it, but it wasn't like reachable because I was sitting like in between them. But it was, and then I came about something like this download of people are going to try to humiliate you this holiday season. They are going to try to, god doggone, like, trying to show up, G'd up. You know what I'm saying? Like, them clothes make you. You make the motherfucking clothes, you hear me? Or someone's going to make it seem like, what they post and what they show up in is going to make you feel some type of way. You're secure in yourself. You don't give a fuck. But these people, when it comes down to it, they don't care. They don't care, about their own, like, they don't care to be like, oh, yeah, I do got bills to pay. But I just want to show off and make them know that I got it, and to humiliate them. Like, that was in the enemy's energy. These people are your enemies, y'all. And I'm trying to make this make sense. Like, I used to, I didn't understand when I was growing up. Like, it was so much competition between my mama and her sister. It was the energy for me and my cousin. We were born on the same motherfucking day. She was just 45 minutes older than me. And, like, she was born, I forgot when. She was born, like, making it all make sense, y'all. Everybody has their destiny, and competition and destinies are two different things. Your destiny was your destiny before you fucking got here. And for someone to try to compete with a destiny and they have their own, they're so distracted right now, and when you look at a situation for what it is, they just want to be like you. You set the bar, and they want to be, it's the goals. For me, it was that goal that set the bar, and now it's like they want to be on that hole. They want to be on the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they want to knock you off because they feel like you getting too high, like you elevating too much, and they can't catch up, and they want to trip you up so that you can slow down. And that is some bullshit, but they can't stop you because you're always elevating. You're always changing for the better. You're always doing what you need to do for you. You switching up and changing up stuff. Like, it's a process, y'all. For an example, I didn't just stop just ingesting or inhaling nicotine. It was a process. You know what I'm saying? It was a reversal process. And honestly, it wasn't really just that bad. It was more so of a boom. I was smoking cigarettes. I was smoking Black and Milds. And then I was smoking Black and Mild, so I wasn't smoking so many cigarettes from stress. And then, me finding out I had MS, so I had to cut out them cigarettes and blacks and all that all together. And then I went to a healthier, okay, let me get a vape pen so I don't have to worry about that. And I was like, nah, I'm going to, just stop the vape pen because it's things that I want to do. It's things that I want. And I know that I can get things easier and the things that I want that's going to help me and other people by, me elevating and sacrificing things and letting go of things, that I feel I don't want no more. It don't serve. So that's when, I don't smoke vape. I don't suck on them vape pens. Don't get me wrong, it's a process. So I stopped the vape pens, but then it was one thing. It was the hulls of, what I roll my blunts in. And me looking at what I'm consuming and how much I may be consuming, but it wasn't even how much, because I went from 2023 smoking an ounce every 3 days to smoking 28 grams in a longer, triple that, so it's like, if anything, it's just the nicotine. If anything, it's just the nicotine. So I just was like, you know what, let me just stop let me get some hemp wraps. So it's like gas on gas. Gas on gas. You know what I'm saying? And everything's I'm trying to get to where I'm all natural. Everything's all natural. Me, what I wash with, what I eat. Don't get me wrong, getting off meat is gonna be kinda hard. But I'm not making it to where, I'm gonna get everything. And nah, when it's time to let go, my body will know. Or when it's time for me to stop eating certain shit, like I don't eat pork like that at all. Don't get me wrong, I need my pepperoni pizza, thin crust, or medium. I don't want that thick bread and the shit don't even taste done in the middle. But y'all, 11:44 on the clock. But I wanted to talk about that. Be aware, when it comes down to Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Christmas and all of that shit, I slowly stopped celebrating. You know what I'm saying? I just slowly stopped celebrating, and I started making little, things me and the children can do together. All children like chocolate and making candy and doing things like that, and to show them something that they can do so that they can make their own type of thing. Get a little flyer, you know what I'm saying? Make it make sense for them. Help, things that they like to make, bracelets and things like that. It ain't just gotta be for parents and them trying to make a living and helping others, but children that are children until they're old enough to be, Anubis, what are we doing? Hey, baby, what are we doing? What are we doing, baby? Ooh, come here. You want a treat? You want it? Anubis, he be, when I say he be my guardian, he be right there. He just blinked, y'all. But y'all, I don't know who this is, what this is. All I know is gonna be aunties, uncles. It's gonna be somebody at the dinner table, or everyone's gonna be together, and it's something that everybody do. I remember back in the day, we used to visit all our family members and stuff, but I just realized what this was everything was good back in the days, but then I didn't realize it was so much competition and people trying to humiliate each other and things of that nature. Y'all, and it's going on now. People want to say that they're a better parent than you, or they can dress their kids better than you, and they all around here fucking up. Kids ain't even getting the grades they supposed to be getting. One thing I'm stern on my kids about them grades. If I'm not mistaken, my children got all A's. All A's. If the teacher tell me that they failing in a class or something like that, retake it. That's all I'm going to say. Retake it. We going to retake it until we get the good grade. That means once you retake it the first time, you should already have a mindset what this is. Yeah. Another thing, I've been seeing 77, 777, 1111, 123. You know what I'm saying? I know something about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is of significance. Maybe because someone got 5 kids, or 5 businesses, or 5 ways to show someone not to play in your face and your energy. That's when someone asked me when I am going to do this Zoom class, and I want to do the Zoom class. The weekend of Thanksgiving Day. the weekend of Thanksgiving. Some people be having that time off, day off. Ain't got to go in and double time and do all that shit. But and then of course those who are in peak season, they ain't got no days off damn near. Maybe the first of the year, but other than that, so that they can get ready for Valentine's Day. Like, especially if you working at like chocolate rose shops and shit like that. But it's going to be, I'm setting it up for, next week on like a Saturday. And I'm just trying to still figure out the time, but we're doing it Saturday after Thanksgiving so that, everybody can have their time to get everything together, clean up whatever was left behind and things of that nature. But it's gonna be $8.88. I'm gonna show you how to protect your motherfucking energy. I'm gonna have like, little links for you to, save it. It's gonna be like we in class. We saving it up, getting it up, having it up, and then I'm gonna do one with protection, and then the next class is gonna be abundance, things of that nature. Like when I say, a lot of people ask me, well, you haven't worked for like, nobody for a long time. I don't even remember, and you still good, you still happy. And sometimes it be the people you around that make you and your energy off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna do a couple of other things, because honestly, like, this economy ain't what it used to be. It gets worser, and they say that Americans be cheating the government, but how much has the government cheated America allegedly with and it's not even the government, it's the people behind the government. Like, it's not the firearm, but the person behind it, and it's not the money, but the person behind it. Like, I be telling people, it's the person behind it. It's never just that. It's the greed, it's the ideas of cheating the system. If I'm not mistaken, these governors and stuff, they're regular Americans just like us. And if they're just like us and they're talking about, oh, they're doing this and the Americans doing that, well, you're an American too, ain't it? So and if you think about it, it's the reflection of. It's all these things that they trying to do and take advantage, and they think that they gonna tell America, oh, you just need to work harder. Oh no, God is stepping in. It's so much going on that God said, man, okay, I'm just done with this. I'm finna make this make sense. All you snaking, ratting in the walls ass, I fuck with you. And then behind, like, y'all, they are behind the scenes, like, speaking on us Geminis, like we broke, like we ain't got no money, like we don't have certain things, and all of this mess. And we truly having stuff, we getting stuff, we receiving what they could never. And honestly, at the end of the day, people will say what they gonna say, how they gonna say it, when they gonna say it. But at the end of the day, when God has the reins and he making sure you straight and you chilling, and they don't like that, what the fuck does that have to do with them? They just finna get slapped the fuck down. They finna get slapped the fuck down by God. Because when you're riding the reins and God is making sure, who? That's why I let it be known, y'all. Do not allow people to bully you at this time or any time. Do not allow the person that you live around, even your children. Y'all, my children would try to bully me, and I'll stand on business and I'll lock stuff up. Because I let people know you cannot allow yourself to think that someone is just going to allow you just to keep bullying them. Sometimes it ends bad. They do. That as well. Like, something about child bullying or children being bullied. Maybe they being bullied because, they want to look like the rest of the children. I understand. Shit, I will, when I got a certain age, I was working, and I felt like when my parents couldn't get what I wanted, I had me a job to get what I wanted. But my mama didn't give a fuck. She was around here trying to find love again. When she only had one shot. I'm getting M&M. Someone probably eating some M&Ms right now. But you only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Opportunities comes in a one in a lifetime. Something about 8 Mile can be significant as well. 8 Mile. But y'all, confirmation. People are going to fall off in your life because honestly, you seen it already. It's just time for them to go. And they just gonna do one more thing to let you know the friendship's done, the family ship, whatever this is, this courtship, this contract is done. You just can't fuck with them the same way no more. And that is the lesson. That's the karma. That's the karmic lesson that if you allow someone to do you wrong, leave them alone indefinitely in that space where y'all were fucking with each other at. Like if someone tried to tell everybody you broke, you ain't got shit, but then they coming to you for $20 when they short, leave them where they had you fucked up with them resources. Because obviously you had something that they needed and they went to go tell everybody that did this about you and then have other people talk shit about you, you know? And it's like, it's just all of this I'm just getting humiliation tactics to make you do what they say or control something that they don't have. Remember, they're trying to humiliate you because you have something that they don't have. That's all I'm saying. Just making it make sense for whoever the fuck that's for. But besides that, y'all, if you have been part of this candle ritual, the protection candle ritual, for the 7-day Mercury retrograde, I know you've been feeling good. You can't tell me, you can't tell me otherwise, y'all. You cannot tell me otherwise. This is the mail, but yeah, you can't tell me otherwise. Another thing that I was getting is unicorns and atoms or something like that is a significance. Like I was hearing Taste the Rainbow, motherfucker, when they were kids, but they were superheroes and they were big type thing. You've been a superhero since you've been a kid. Like you've been helping people since you've been a kid. You've been you understood things before other people can understood and understand can be of significance. And I'm getting this all up for me. It's all up. 2222. I'm telling you, someone's been saying 2222, 777, 4884, 1234. That is of significance, y'all. But all I'm getting is it's only good vibes. Good vibes only over here. I've been getting like it's just what's coming in for you that they thought could never come in for you, and it is coming in for you. The things that you've been waiting patiently on is coming in. Maybe even like things that did not want to do what it was supposed to do, y'all. It's been so many people trying to stop what I have going on, and the reason why I know is because I'm consistently doing these candle rituals and everything is being released. My wheelchair is being released because it's a struggle. Even though me doing my own work and me figuring out what I need to do for my own self with my multiple sclerosis, because everyone is different with multiple sclerosis. I know I have to move around or walk around at least every 3 to 4 hours for at least 2 to 3 minutes. I have to stand and sit there. But I know that I can't keep doing that because I know I have so much damage on my sacral that I could just wake up and my legs don't work no more. Or me walking, I can't, and I don't want it to get to that. Of course, still need a wheelchair, but it's not putting myself in a predicament where I'm walking so hard or walking and I'm losing my mobility, because that's what it is. And that's why, it is what it is. Like, I see it. I see, like, the Xavier from X-Men, but it's almost like, the Xavier female version, and then me having a whole house for extraordinary men and women and children that have gifts and things that need to be, situated, to help others, help house people and clothe people that were, banished and shunned and tried to be taken because of what they knew, how they worked, or their gift in itself. But this was y'all message, y'all 2434. I want to sit and talk and see what's going on. Not all the time just it being readings, but a reading every day. Because these are one of my gifts. Besides me being a reader, I'm a psychic too. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just me blowing the air up my ass, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. But if you want to read it from me, you know what to do. If you trying to hit me up for event sessions and things like that, I have those as well. I'm probably going to put it on my post to let y'all know what I offer. But until the next one, peace, love, prosperity, and protection.